Today we're tackling a challenge that every hip-hop dancer faces: building confidence in your dance quality. Whether you're just starting out or you've been dancing for years, feeling insecure about your abilities is something that everyone experiences. But don't worry, I'm going to share some key strategies to help boost your confidence and dance with pride. We'll cover mastering the basics, practicing with purpose, overcoming the fear of judgment, and finding your unique style. So let's get started. First things first, let's talk about the importance of understanding the basics and foundations of hip-hop dance. Mastering the basic techniques is incredibly crucial because it lays the foundation for everything else. When you have a strong grasp of the basics, you'll naturally feel more confident in your dance moves. To explain simply, in hip hop, there's 3 grooves. There's the up groove, the down groove, and the bounce groove. The up groove involves you having an upward motion towards the sky. The down groove is the opposite, where you're having a downward motion towards the ground. And the bounce groove is a mixture of the two. Take the time to practice these basics on a regular occasion. Remember, the key to mastering these basics is repetition and consistency. Set aside time each day to practice these moves, even if it's just for a few minutes. Over time, you'll notice a significant increase in your improvement, which means that you can be more reliant in your abilities, which then makes you more confident in your ability to execute those moves and even complex moves in the future. I can't tell you how many times I've been in my dance studio and we would drill the heck out of going through the up groove, the down groove, and the bounce groove. It has saved me on multiple occasions. Whether it's perfecting your groove or finding your rhythm, these elements are key to building a solid foundation. Remember, even the most advanced dancers rely on their fundamentals. Let me show you a quick drill that I use to practice my grooves. Okay, this is how we're gonna do the up groove, the down groove, and the bounce groove. Just follow along. Here we go. Up, 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 down, 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 up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now this is the bounce groove. There we go. Next, let's discuss practicing with purpose. It's not just about the hours you put in, but about the quality of practice. Focus, intentional practice is what enhances your confidence. It truly does. I can't tell you how many times I've been in the room where I was told, really put a lot of my focus into how I'm doing the basic moves. It may seem a bit repetitive, but I've had so many returns on my investment when I was focused on how my grooves were during a specific choreo, freestyle, or any type of performance I've had. My teachers have always told me this: dance with intention. I tend to go to a lot of dance classes, and when you go to a lot of dance classes, you get so used to going to so many of them that you forget, what is my intention for today's class? Set specific goals for each practice session. Maybe you want to improve on a specific dance move or increase your stamina. Whatever it is, having a clear focus will make practice that much better and more rewarding and effective. Let me share a personal tip. I like to break down a lot of complex moves. Think of it as dissecting into smaller parts and practice each part separately before putting it all together. Another important aspect of practicing with purpose is making sure you're keeping track of your progress. Make sure to keep record of your dance sessions. Film it. That's always been the easiest way for me. The more you film, the more you can see the progress and how far you've come. This not only helps you identify areas for improvement, but it also boosts your confidence by showing you how much you've grown. Additionally, consider dancing with other groups or a partner. This can provide you valuable feedback as you're doing it. It just makes it that much more enjoyable, and you can catch your mistakes early on without having to correct any bad habits while you're practicing. Plus, practicing with other people might open your eyes into learning new styles that you would never have considered to begin with. Now let's talk about overcoming the fear of judgment. This is a big one for many dancers, including myself. I remember when I first started dancing, I was so worried about what other people thought. I have been told that I don't give off that kind of vibe, but let me tell you, there have been moments where I would just second guess and think, real long and hard of how bad I did. Don't let it consume you. Here's the thing. Everyone is on their own journey and they're all worried about themselves. The key is to shift your focus from others to yourself. Dance because you love it, not because you're seeking approval. And remember, every dancer has their own unique style and a story behind them. One thing that helped me was performing in front of a mirror and gradually moving into smaller groups before going into a larger audience or a panel of judges. Let's dive deeper into some strategies to overcome fear. First, whenever you are in that emotional state, remind yourself why you started dancing to begin with. Was it the joy of movement, the music, the community? Reconnecting with your passion can help you focus on what truly matters. Another effective strategy is visualizing success. Before a performance or practice, take a moment to close your eyes and imagine yourself being confident on the stage. Really focus on how vivid that imagery is, how the room feels, the temperature, what clothes you're wearing. You really want to pinpoint that essence. This mental rehearsal can significantly boost your confidence. Also, remember that mistakes are part of the learning process. Every dancer makes them. And if they say they don't, they're lying to you. Mistakes don't define your worth or your ability. Embrace them as opportunities to learn and grow. It's just a perspective switch. Finally, let's explore finding your unique style. Hip-hop is all about expression and individuality. Don't be afraid to experiment with different styles and techniques until you find the ones that you like the best. To give you some background, I used to only do hip-hop when I first joined the studio. After the course of maybe 3, 5, 6 months, I was advised, hey, why don't you try and go ahead and learn ballet? Why don't you learn whacking? Why don't you learn some jazz funk? At first I'm like, dude, no, I came here for hip hop. It makes all the difference. It's sort of like being the avatar of dance, where you can just go and pick up any skill or technique that you found from a different genre and put it into your arsenal when you need to. I can't tell you how many times I've incorporated whacking or shuffling into my hip hop dance. Your unique style is what sets you apart. Embrace it. It's okay to be different. Let it shine through your dancing. Confidence comes from you being able to be your true self and expressing your individuality. I'm telling you, it's so infectious when someone sees you be you. Try mixing elements from different styles to create something uniquely yours. You'd be surprised what you would come up with. Also, draw inspiration from other dancers and artists. Watch performances, attend workshops, and immerse yourself in the hip-hop culture. But remember, the goal isn't to copy, but to find elements that inspire you and incorporate them into your own style. Finally, give yourself the freedom to express yourself and your emotions and your personality through dance. Your style is a reflection of who you are, so let it evolve naturally as you grow as a dancer. To wrap things up, remember that building confidence in your dance comes with the journey. Focus on mastering the basics, practice with purpose, overcome the fear of judgment, and remember to find your unique style. And all else, if there was one last thing I could tell you, be patient with yourself. Celebrate your progress along the way. I actually have a 365 days of freestyling challenge that I have on my TikTok and my YouTube shorts that you can go and check it out. You can see what it's like from day 1 to what day I'm currently on. Go check out my page to figure out what day I'm on. It'll help you realize how much time you have to put into it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for dance tips and additional inspiration. I'd love to hear what you think, so leave a comment down below sharing what helps you build confidence in your dancing. Thanks for watching, and make sure to keep dancing and increase that confidence, baby.